What's going on, YouTube family? How you doing? So I figured I'd make a follow-up / update video to the what was a $5,000 gaming PC by custom built by Xidax. And that being said, I'm kind of sharing this image of the PC with you right now, all lit up and pretty. And in doing so, before I cut the lights on, I just wanted you to see what it looked like through there. And sliding the camera around to the front, that's what it looks like from the front. And that's what it looks like from the top. Now I'm going to go ahead and set y'all back down, and we're going to talk about this computer, and we're going to cut some lights on. So first of all, over the past few, well, really months, I've had a lot of questions on this PC from viewers and non-subscribers asking, you know, what's all in it and that. So I want to tell you the backstory of this computer real quick. We originally purchased this computer in the year of December 19th, 2021 is when this computer was purchased. That being said, or excuse me, 2020. We purchased this computer from Xidax. We built it the way we wanted it, and you know, they sent it to us, and it didn't work. Upon arrival, it didn't work. So needless to say, we were kind of upset. Reached out to the sales representative at Xidax, who still works there. His name's Austin Gomez. Great guy. Went out of his way to help us, and you know, got us a label, paid for the shipping to ship us this PC back to them. Which ain't no cheap thing. I mean, it's $60 each way UPS ground. They got it back, said, okay, it had a bad graphics card in it. Cool beans, right? Good deal. 2 weeks later or so, got it back, ran it for a day or two. Same thing. It started power cycling constantly. Reached out again. Obviously, this time I was much more upset because, I mean, we just got it back again for the second time. Took it back again. They had to ship it back to them again. And they said, oh, it had a bad M.2 drive and 2 bad RAM modules. And shipped it back. And got it back, worked for a week, and the same thing, guys, the same thing. Now mind you, when we bought this computer, it was $5,000. So everyone got busy, and you know, schedules were hectic. So I was like, well, crap, we didn't have time. Well, it got to be about November, and we reached back out to Xidax, and I'm like, look, guys, the computer you built is junk. We just want our money back. And essentially, you know, they were willing to do that. And the gentleman, Frank, who is apparently someone that matters to some degree there, and who is high up, he said, well, I'll tell you what, we'll rebuild your whole PC system for you. And I said, well, okay, that's fine and all, but, you know, I want it to be equal. And he said, no, I'll make it right to you. So we got the PC back about a week ago, and it's been on ever since, not an issue. Frank, the guy that's apparently high up on the ladder at Xidax, he personally built this PC for us in the configuration that would work best for this type of power and this type of PC. So originally, when we had this, it had the the AMD 6900 XT card from AMD, and it also had 2 Samsung, I want to say they were like 870 or 970 M.2 drives, 1 terabyte apiece. No, 3 Samsung M.2 drives, 870 or 970, the top of the line drives, and 1 Barracuda SSD drive totaling 4 terabyte. It also had the like I said, the original 6900 XT from AMD, their variant specifically, and you know, what else did they do? Oh, processor. It was a 3950X processor, Ryzen 9. And when he sent it back, this is what they sent it back with. And everything else, the case, the fan system, the liquid cooler, everything. The RAM, they did upgrade from 3400 to 3666 megahertz Trident G skills. So they upgraded that for us. They gave us the AMD Radeon 6900 XT Asus TUF variant of the graphics card, which, if you don't know, provides, it's the AMD variant is $1,500. The Asus TUF Gaming variant is like $1,800, and it does significantly reduce the cooling of the graphics card. I mean, open fins, it is a beast card. I wish they would have put that one in the first time. So that was essentially a $300 right off the bat upgrade on the graphics card that we had. So basically, that was really nice. And then they put the 5950X processor in their Ryzen 9 5950X, which was upgraded and 30% more efficient and faster. So they upgraded that for us, no charge. And that was a $700 upgrade on the 3950X. So they did that for us, no charge again. They also went ahead and put the M.2 firecudas in there. Got 3 M.2 firecuda drives, and then we have a 1 terabyte just SSD storage drive, a total of 4 terabyte. So since they rebuilt this computer, the rebuild actually was right at $6,800 cost to Xidax, and even though it cost about $1,600 more to build this PC, they went ahead and they did it, and they built it, and they didn't charge us a dime for making it right. So to Frank at Xidax and to the salesperson Austin, I truly want to thank you. You went above and beyond what I consider good customer service when you pay this kind of money for something. So I'm going to scoop this up, and I'm just going to show you on the inside a little bit, and I'll try to zoom in as best as I can a little. So, you know, this is the Asus ROG Dark Hair 6 or something motherboard. 360 millimeter liquid cooling. As you can see, you got the Asus TUF graphics card down there. You can see all the cooling fins and the tubes around there. Those are actually filled with liquid, and it is cooled in that manner through the fins. So extremely huge upgrade on over the old card. And really much appreciated. It does have a 1,000 watt gold power supply in it. Like I said, the Trident G skills, Asus ROG Dark Hair motherboard, Wi-Fi 6. It can do gigabit Ethernet. I mean, it's a beast. So I just wanted to, and it does have the soundblaster or audio card in there as well. I wanted to point that out, and I'm going to bring the camera up as best as I can here, and I'm going to show you the rest of the setup. I'm going to level this out for a minute. Sorry, I don't have it on my gimbal. I have it on my tripod because I just got off of work. So this is our setup outside of just the computer here, which you can see we have two 27-inch 4K monitors set up like so. We do have the battery backup, 1500, CyberPower 1500 AVR battery backup. Anytime the power goes out, it notifies us, tells us what's going on. We do have the Stream Deck down there running the control panel for the Soundblaster card. We also are running a Yamaha MG10XU. We're running Shure USB and XLR mic where you have it set up XLR, which runs through this controller. And then on this side here we have the I want to say it's a, can't remember, blue something mic. Really great mic for $100. You can't beat it. And it's set up there with the muffle and such. And for cameras, what I'm filming this video on right now is this right here, which is the G7X Mark III. And that's what I'm filming on. Picked up 2 of those. And we also have a Logitech speaker system on there, 2-to-1 plus the sub. And that's the setup, guys. And I figured I'd share that with you because we've had so many comments on the PC build and everything that I just wanted to make a video instead of just trying to say everything. So yes, overall there was some issues with the build at first, but Xidax made it right and they did all the right things. They sent us something better than what we purchased originally, and they did it right, and I'm very thankful for it and thankful for Frank and the Xidax team. So would I recommend the Xidax computer? If they do this for me, then yes, I'll recommend it to them, and I'll recommend anybody to them because it shows their commitment to customer service and their commitment to make it right. Yes, I realize a year lapsed in between those times, but you also do have to realize that a lot of that was on us because we are extremely busy people and we just didn't have the time to commit to getting it shipped, doing everything that needed to be done. So, you know, with that said, yes, I highly recommend Xidax custom builds, and they do stand by their product and they do make it right. So, if you're interested in this type of build, it's a phanteks P600S white case. It's RGB RF controller and strips, 2 of them in there. Asus ROG crosshair, 5 Dark Hero, AMD Ryzen 9 5950X, 16 core, 32 thread at 4.8 gigahertz. Deepcool Castle 360EX cooler, liquid cooler. Trident G-Skill Trident Z Neo RGB 16 gigabyte times 4 with a total of 64 gigabyte of RAM at 3600 megahertz. Asus TUF AMD Radeon 6900 XT graphics card with 16 gigabyte dedicated graphics memory. Power supply is a Seasonic Focus 1000 watt gold. The SSD is a WD black 2.5 inch 1 terabyte SSD, and then like I said, there's 3 firecuda M.2 drives in there, Gen 4s, soundblaster AE-7 sound card and controller. And we've got the fans are Corsair QL series RGB fans, and then we got the red sleeving on them, and of course Windows 11. So that's what's on the PC. That's my personal experience with Xidax. Well, got off to a rocky start. Like I said, I truly appreciate their effort and their commitment to their customer service. And if you're looking for one, definitely plug them. Check out Xidax.com. They stand behind the product, and I will also state, just for the record, the individual that first built our PC is no longer with them due to how they treated our PC. So not only did they redo the thing, they got rid of the problem that was created who built our PC. So I can appreciate that. I don't want anyone to lose a job. But when you're talking $5,000, which is now $6,800 of a computer sitting there, you know, it needs to be done right because that's a lot of money. So check out Xidax.com if you're looking for a custom PC. If you have any further questions on this PC, click the like button, write a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I thank you for being the best part of the channel. We'll see you soon.